Alpha's cut in half. Hello, Mechwarriors. Interested in an interesting build? Well, I'm always interested in special builds, and if you have a special build you'd like me to try out on a mech, if it's possible, I'll definitely try it. If it's a hero mech, it might not happen for a while unless I already own it, but if it's any other kind of mech, I'm very interested in giving it a shot. This is the Wolf Spider. That's what I call this guy anyways. This is a Sun Spider C, and I've made some variant changes to it, specifically changing out the left and right arms so that I could have 2 energy weapons in addition to the 4 missile points. Instead of having 6 missile points, it has 4 missile points, and I take definitely a very good advantage of that. And this is a build, or at least a variant of a build that I've been running for probably a year and a half, maybe 2 years now, and I'm really satisfied with it. Normally I run 2 ATM-9s on board, but quite recently I've been running it with 2 ATM-9s, 2 ATM-6s. In either case, I'm usually running either a pair of heavy medium lasers or standard ER medium lasers. But this build seems to work out really well, and I'm very satisfied with it. Some things to consider about this mech that is really wonderful is all the weapons are basically mounted somewhat up high, so you can really take advantage of the way it's built. Let me show you what I'm talking about. When you come up here, you can basically see where the cockpit is, and you have really good vantage points on being able to get onto the target. It's really easy to basically be able to go over the top of a hill or do corners really well and take advantage of people on the battlefield. When we come to this view here, you can really see it out really well. Basically, once again, you can come over the top of a hill, and if you can just make it out, you can definitely hit it with your lasers, as long as your lasers are aimed properly, and you can sure as hell hit it with those ATMs. Another fun build to do with this is to do a pair of ATM-12s, and then go with a pair of SRM-4s, and then still once again the ER mediums. That gives you the weapons really good up high for long distance, and then your short range ER mediums and SRM-4s down low. But for this build, I'm running 2 ATM-6s, 2 ATM-9s, and 2 ER medium lasers. I also have a clan active probe on board and 9 tons of ammo. When I ran this before with the 2 ATM-6s, or the 4 ATM-9s I should say, I typically didn't have the clan active probe. I would typically sub out a half a ton of ammo for a light active probe, and then I had 7 tons of ammo. But with this build here, I definitely have plenty of ammo to last through the match and not get into trouble. And I know what some of you veterans out there are saying. I can't believe he's running 2 armor in the rear. I mean, that's wasteful. He should be running 1 in the rear and then maxing out the armor in the front. But, you know, I just feel that I should probably be a little safer doing it this way here. I know that I'm just kidding. Some of you were saying, wow, I can't believe he's running 2 armor in the rear. That's just crazy. He should be doing it like this. 7, 8 in the rear. And I just think that's just absolutely leaving too much to chance. Yes, you have better armor in the rear, and you should probably max these out at like 7 on either side here. But see, that's where the problem lays. If you put these at, say, 6 or 7... now you only have 75 armor. There's light mechs that have more armor in the front than this. I mean, not light up mechs, but medium mechs. So that's the way, this is the way I run it, and I'm very self-aware. I rarely get killed from the back unless I basically deserve it because I was just being stupid. So this is the way I typically run this. So what are we getting out of this build that's really worth mentioning as far as feature ability? Well, because this is a hodgepodge, once again, this is a SunSpider-C, and I'm using the B arms, but the C's here in the center torso and the head. This is what you can expect to get out of this. So we're getting a base armor in the left arm of +7, and the right arm we're also getting +7. When it comes to this right torso, we're getting +10, and we're getting +10, and we're married, so we're not getting anything there, and nothing in the legs. But on the center torso, we're also getting +10 for armor. So we're not getting a lot in the way of quirks that you could take advantage. And, you know, honestly, do you get any really good quirks with this when you have it set up? You get missile velocity and target decay duration. And that's just not really enough for me to make it validated. Missile velocity and target decay duration. You get an XP bonus, but that doesn't help me on the battlefield. That only helps me after the match is over. So it wasn't a real hard stretch for me to go with this. And the reason I went with this is because if you go with your streaks or SRMs as your defensive weapons, in addition to these, it's really hard to be able to get any range on them. And the big advantage that this mech has, as far as, or these weapons have, is you have a standard range of 400 and a maximum range of 800, which isn't doing much or hardly it at all. So you can figure at 600, you're probably doing about 3 damage. So that's the way I look at it. So I look at optimum ranges typically. Once you skill this out, you start getting some really good features about it. So the meat and potatoes of this build is you have a heat management of 1.43. I don't have any extra heat sinks on here. This is how awesome the SunSpiders are. I've got 2 energy weapons and 4 missile points that I'm using, and they're not like SRM-6s or SRM-4s. These are real weapons. These are dishing out real damage. And I still have a heat management of 1.43. I have a firepower of 72, but if you know anything about ATMs, this 72 is based on the optimum range of the ER mediums and the maximum range of the ATMs, not the optimum range of the ATMs. The optimum range of the ATMs on these, you're getting 22 damage. So that's 4, 8, and then on these, you're getting an additional 3, 6. That's 14 additional damage on top of the 72. So that puts you at 86 damage. So that's quite a bit of difference right there. So then the other thing we're getting here is speed is 81. It's unskilled, and I didn't do anything to make it any better. So I've got really good range all the way down to 60 meters and all the way out to 1265. Which is nice. We go to the skills tree. On the skills tree, typical of most of my ATM and LRM builds, this is typical of my ATM builds. I've got full range. I've got 9 points into a heat generation. Full velocity. That doesn't always seem to be the case. But I've got skeletal density, armor hardening, reinforced casing, full missile features, and also overheat damage. I consider this to be like free internal armor, which is cool run and heat containment. It keeps you from getting too hot and overheating really bad, like you'll see in the match coming up. It helps, and without it, it's pretty much a guarantee that if you have override on, you're probably gonna kill yourself. So I always recommend it. I rarely don't run this. It's one of the first things I skill up when I'm building a mech. Radar deprivation, absolutely a must. Sometimes I run this a little bit light. In this case, I'm not. But if this was an LRM build, I probably might be running this a little bit light so I could use it for other features. The sensor range also helps, and I have 2 cool shots and a UAV. So this is part of my series of SunSpiders that I really dig on, and this thing is just a beast. It really dishes out the damage. It's got really good range. It can defend itself really properly, and because of the weapon placements, I don't have to expose a lot of my mech to do a lot of damage. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the match coming up, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you like my content. I kind of like it, but I like playing other maps too. An override we trust.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
This is Clan Command. Get to the target and capture it. Cut down any enemies that get in the way.
Show no mercy. Don't forget to lock targets by hitting that R button when necessary. In this match, I'm driving my Wolf Spider. Two ATM-9s, two
Target
ATM-6s.
spotted.
Acquired.
We held this off for 25%.
New target acquired.
Be careful in Delta 3, they're going to push really hard over there. You know it.
New target acquired.
We got a big uglies up on the hill. And the trolley line, it looks like.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Echo 4 is really hot. Enemy UAV down. One of them is.
New target acquired. Incoming missile. Acquired.
Here comes another UAV.
Activated. New target acquired.
Alpha's cut in half.
Wide. Target acquired. Target destroyed. New target acquired. Override shut down. New target acquired. Right torso critical damage. New target acquired.
Warhammer's legs or arms are about to go.
New target acquired. Warning incoming missile.
Nice shot. That guy up on the hill is a real pain in the ass.
New target acquired.
Indigo's in a bad way. He's out there.
Missile. Target destroyed.
He's dead.
Target spotted.
Target acquired. New target acquired.
Nice kill.
Target spotted.
Yeah, we got an assault between Delta 3 and Delta 4, and we still got that guy on the hill above us at Charlie 4.
Target spotted.
Last sighting was near Charlie 4, I thought. he's in the circle. Oh, there he is. Echo 4.
Target acquired.
Compared to some of us, he's fresh. Nice job, everyone.
Warriors, you have taken the target. We are victorious in battle.
Wow, that match was under 5.5 minutes. One kill, one solo kill. 3 kills, most damage dealt, 640 damage, 6 components destroyed, and I got a brawling and 3 scoutings. How'd the team do? Yeah, we had one all-star there. Wow, Arctic Cheetah 1, or Arctic Wolf 1, big surprise. Getting 4 kills. Those things are vicious. And looks like I had top damage on my team. And just barely top damage on their team too. Thank you for watching.